Okay, phenomenal. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm testing out a new microphone here. So maybe I'm hoping that this can have a better sound than those headsets, you know. So maybe it sounds a little more clear. Carolina, ciao, bellissima. Come stai? Thumbs up. Okay, let's go ahead and start. See that? And find a comfortable cross-legged position. Some of you will sit a little higher up. And again, if it doesn't feel right to sit comfortably cross-legged, you know, you can always sit on a chair. All right. And we're going to start with some arm and breath movements. So setting our intention first. Just bring your hands in front of your heart. So this beautiful mudra, where we bring our hands evenly together, it kind of seals this heart toric field. So we balance the right and the left side. So we start with 3 ohms. Deepest breath in. Beautiful. Dedicating the practice to something or someone, or to just feeling aligned and balanced. Inhale, reach your arms out. Turn your palms up. Push your hips to reach arms forward and up. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, bring the hands down the central line. We're going to do that over and over again. Inhale, push down to reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale, press down to lift up. And exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart. Inhale, when you reach arms out, make your wrists and fingers longer. And when you reach arms up, let the outer arms spin in. And when you exhale and bring the hands to your heart, it's like you lift your heart up a little bit. Okay, do 4 more on your own. I'm taking a look. Wonderful. And you can take the arms a little more in front so they don't go so far back. That's a wonderful way. Extra light on. Now my pants are so dark, I didn't think of that. Good. Looking great. And then last one, reach arms up and keep your arms all the way up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. So here we get some strength, meaning we have to push down into the hips to get the arms straight. Good. Bring your hand to the outer shoulder blade and kind of like wrap that arm forward and up. Good. Switch sides. Take the other one and lift it up and forward, lifting from the outer shoulder blades. Yes. And then release. Depending on how your knees are feeling now, you can shift the crossing of the legs and take the other shin in front. I didn't realize how dark my tights are. We're going to just go over and over. Push the hips down, lift and lengthen. Like going up and over, creating this spaciousness in the ribs. So as we broaden the sides and the backs of the ribs, we're giving ourselves more room to breathe. Meaning the intercostal muscles, the muscles on our sides of our ribs, get to fan out. Okay, they can get a little tight, especially in the back, in the upper back, where we can get a hunchback, and especially in the front chest, where the chest can sink. So doing the side ribs, and we pass on the side and straighten the arm. Breathe into the top ribs. Now rotate the top tricep down. Remember how we're touching here and getting that to elongate. Now you can go a little further down if it's possible. And if the back hip lifts up, that's fine if it feels good. Nice. Round down a little bit and walk your left arm to the left and push the left hand away and pull the right hand towards you. Gonna walk your hands in. Take a moment and neutralize and feel, oh, wow, that really did open the whole side. Let's try the other side. Wrap the tricep, go down. Breathe into the sides of the ribs. Straighten that arm. And you can even feel that shoulder blade moving down. Stretch through the wrist. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Maybe go a little further down, maybe all the way down where you push your the right hand out and pull your left arm in a little bit, like you're squishing yourself. Good, and then come back on up and feel the change. Be the change that you want to see, right? Good. Okay, if you're sitting like me on a bolster, then you put the bolster the long side down. Okay, and you're going to hopefully you have a bolster. If you don't, you can sit on some blankets. Okay, and now you're gonna sit with your feet to your left, and you're gonna sit just with that left corner down. And you see my knees are spreading apart a little bit. And if you can have your bottom foot flex and place your top foot ankle inside that foot. Okay, you're gonna inhale and reach your left arm up. Then you're gonna reach your right arm up. You're gonna firm the upper outer arms. You can do this again to teach your body to move forward. And one shoulder is gonna be a little different than the other. Push your hips and reach arms. High, high, high. That's right. And then you're gonna turn to your right. Lower the left hand, bring the right hand back. Lift on the inhale. And then rotate as you exhale. Good. Take both shoulder blades down. That's right. So we're pressing the left hand down, bending the right elbow and lift and rotate back. Good. Shoulder blades down, chest up. Keeping the left arm straight, look forward and down past that left shoulder. And just give your little glance in your throat area, a little squeeze. And then look down to the side and we release. Vajrasana is the name of this pose, the pose of a sage. Now we turn the other way. The bottom foot, like that. The top foot can go inside of that if it's possible. It can be a little bit intense with the arch. Okay, and then we're gonna reach your right arm up, firm in, reach your left arm up and stretch up. You know, when we lift out of the spine like this, it creates tremendous energy. And the little tiny muscles around the spine and all the nerves have room to move. Inhale, turn on the exhale, lower the right hand down, left arm behind you, and we lift up. And then you gently move the left rib cage back, the right rib cage forward, and lift and rotate in the upper back. Good, and then look forward and look across your right arm and look down and squish that neck a little bit. The thyroid and all the glands there. And Mr. Iyengar always talked about yoga as a glandular practice. Inhale, exhale, look to the side, and we release. Excellent. Okay, sitting in somehow where you can possibly reach your feet. And I'd like you to take your foot and just massage the inner arch if you can reach. With your thumbs, and then you're gonna massage the top of the foot, like you're pressing right above the toes. And go a little extra on the big toe mound. Yes, in between the big toe and the long toe. And squeeze your feet a little bit. And then clap a little bit around them. Make soft fists and go up and down the shins, inner and outer shin, and you can take it up to inner and outer thigh, the whole bit. Yeah, good. And now we switch feet. So we want to get everything moving today. Other side. Okay, if you can, massage the arches of your feet. You can even do, knuckles. Okay. And then we're going to do the top of the foot. So press like you're finding on top of the feet. And you can feel that pressure point right in between and above the big toe and the long toe metatarsal. Yeah, and then go massage. Okay, clap. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. Inner, outer shin, up and down. Good, inner, outer thigh. And outer hips. And if you can reach a little bit on the lower back and adrenals. And then if you can reach, you do little funny hands and do the ribs. And then you're gonna take your hand, you're gonna say, good job. And you're gonna go on the outer arm, inner arm, and say your own name. Good job, Carolina. Good job, Lee, says Lee. Good job, Carolina, says Carolyn. And all of you, other side, move, clap, 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 outer, inner. Good, and we have fun saying our own name. Good job. Sometimes hard to remember to say your own name. Okay, and then 8 times you're gonna clap on the inner elbow. This is Qigong, and very good for heart. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shifting sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Now you want to take your hand across and reset the meridians. Across, over, cross, over. And notice if your breath become more relaxed. Yes, this resets the brain. Okay, and now we're going to show one more that's kind of funny. You do the same thing across on the shin below you, like this. And I joke about this because this is what I teach in my Reiki classes. This too resets the right and the left brain hemisphere. And I didn't come up with this, but we say pretty face, pretty face. Reset. It has a wonderful feeling to pull under your chin. Maybe you have a memory of a grandmother or grandfather loving you, taking under your chin, saying pretty face, pretty face. Okay, and then we might as well do our, from the forehead and up. Yeah, you can push up like you are having 2 parts here of your forehead. And then on top of the head, you tap. Yes, and then you go to the back of your head. And all the way down to the opposite foot. And as far down you can on your spine. Tap, tap, tap. You can get a little dizzy, that's okay. Up and down. Okay, and now last little bit, tap your upper lip with 2 fingers. Yeah, so there is a meridian, an energy line that starts at the upper lip. It goes all the way across and down our spine to the sacrum. So it's kind of like an electromagnetic reset. So if you need to reset, you just do this. Okay, and excellent. Yay, let's go ahead and come up to standing. Have a chair next by so that you feel balanced. Okay. Just gonna move this back a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna start to work on the legs. Sometimes in yoga, we can think about the legs as these big pumps for our blood, for our heart. So have a chair and place it towards your right leg, just behind like that. You can have a folding chair or any other chair, it's okay. Okay, we're gonna step our legs first out wide. Yes, and now you're gonna bend your right leg and turn it out 90 degrees. Okay, you're gonna straighten the leg a little bit. You're gonna firm the back leg in and let the back hip come forward. Have your hands where the thigh bones meet the hips. And we bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. When we bend, pause here and press your back leg firm. Look down over your front knee and see that the knee is tracing over the second toe. So it's not buckling in. Good. Now inhale, reach your arms out. And notice if you're leaning forward, see if you can sit up and firm the right hip under, but also sharpen the back leg. Now turn the palms up, lift your waist, and inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, draw them to the center line. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, through the center line. Inhale, arms up, lift up, and exhale through the center line. 3 more times. Out, push your feet, lift up. And to the heart. Last 2, feeling it in the legs. Good morning, legs. Up you go, and hands to the heart. 1 more time. Up you go. And then arms out, bend a little deeper, press the back leg, soften the shoulders, over the middle finger, and then straighten your legs. Bend your knee, parallel your feet, and let's just walk the feet together and walk it out. Very good. How did that feel? Everybody okay? Nice. Okay, we're gonna try the other side. Arms out. Find the legs with the leg bones going into the hip. Bend your left leg and then turn the left leg out from deep within the hip socket. See that you have a heel to arch alignment. The back hip most likely goes forward a little bit naturally. And bend into the front knee. Feel your weight grounding into the heel and then straighten to lift up. The bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Press the back leg firmly, bend into the front knee. Feel the waist lifting up. And straighten the last one. Bend. Feel your back leg strong, front leg strong. Lift the waist, arms out. Good. Is your torso leaning forward? Can you sit a little up? And firm that left hip under. Inhale like you're gathering energy. And exhale, pulling it to your heart. Press your legs. Inhale, gather energy. Exhale, pull it to your heart. Inhale. And hands to the heart. Oh my gosh, I think the neighbors, gardeners blowing. Inhale, hands to the heart. Can you stay a little longer? Let's do 5 more. 5. And 4, push down to lift up. Oh, I'm getting sweaty. And gather that energy. Good, last couple. Reach up. Oh, thank you, legs. Last one, here we are, and rise. Woo. And arms out, palms down. Firm the left hip under. Look over the middle finger. lower the arms, straighten your leg, bend and parallel your feet. And walk your feet together. Woo, feel that one, right? Yes, do the happy dance. How you guys feeling? Can you hear the gardener? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if I put this on, see what happens. It's very loud. Okay. Is this better than before? This is worse. Okay, perfect. Then I will take out these because they're worse. Okay, thank you so much for the feedback. You have your chair handy, right? Now, if you are a little taller like myself, okay, then you can use the chair back. Oh, there's a stool. That's also good. Okay, here we go. I'll put this a little closer to me somehow. See the microphone? Okay, so legs out. Okay, wide stance. Be courageous but still stable. If you are working with your balance and sometimes it's a little iffy, then step closer to the wall. Okay, bend your right leg and turn it out. And you can let the back hip come forward. Reach arms out. And now you can bring your hand to the back chair and bring your top arm over your ear. Good. Trace the knee over the second toe. Try to firm that right hip under. And remember how we are rotating that arm down. Stay in your legs and then come up and do opposite and reach, but just reach straight up to the ceiling. You don't have to go back. I prefer straight up. Okay, inhale, forward. Yes, and exhale. Ooh, the legs are gonna work for us here as we move back and forth. Feel the stability of the right ankle and foot and the left ankle and foot. Lifting up and over. Yes, we're getting lots of movement today. Okay, and we pause here. Stretch up. Now feel a straight line from the back foot through the top waist and firm the right hip in and under. Now, if you can, move your right rib cage up. Good, and we're gonna come back into warrior two. Thank you, and straighten your leg. Hands down, bend your knee, parallel your feet, and then walk the feet together. Walk it out. Really, really nice. Now we do the second side. Move the chair carefully over. And if you wanted more height, then if this chair is too low, you can turn it around so you could use the chair back. Okay, so it's not about going so low, but just feeling stable. Let's step the legs out to the sides. Wonderful. Bend your left leg and turn it out. Okay, and then we have a heel to arch alignment. Right? And we're going to bend into the pose. Become aware of your front ankle and foot, like a root. And the back foot and ankle. Arms out. Now you're going to hinge at the hip and reach forward, keeping the left hip under. Bring a hand to the chair and then send the top arm up. Try to rotate that top tricep back and hug the hip under. Stretch. Be very steady and strong in the legs. Inhale and come up and reach your top arm straight up to the ceiling. Keep your legs the way they are. So pressing in the back leg, bending in the front leg. Inhale, stretch, exhale. Inhale up. And exhale forward. Good. Inhale up. And exhale forward. Good. One more. Inhale up. And one side can be completely different than the other. Just be aware of that. That's okay. Pause here and firm your left hip in. Steady your back leg now. And reach from the top fingertips to the back foot. Squeeze your hips in. And then maybe take the bottom rib and roll it up. Yes, excellent. Come back into warrior 2 and straighten the leg. Ooh, bend and parallel your feet and then step your feet together and say thank you, legs. Okay, that is external rotation. Now we're going to try to do neutral rotation or internal rotation. Okay, so if you have a yoga block, you can place that block in between your legs like that. Ta-da! Okay, I am very archy, so I work on pushing my sits bones down, but still parallel the thighs. Thigh bones parallel, inner thighs in. However, the sits flesh down. Okay, reach arms forward and bend down into the knees. Move your weight into the heels. And squeeze the block down. Okay, inhale, up. And exhale, bend. Okay, inhale, up. And exhale, bend. Stay here, look down. Draw more weight back into the heels. Reach arms forward and rotate the triceps down. Good. And then bring your arms back behind you. And draw the shoulder blades down. Good. Look forward. Lift your chest, straighten the back. And then bring your arms forward. But keep your legs the way they are. And lift your chest up. Lift your chest up and come to standing. And lower the arms down. Very good. Now, take the blocks on either side of your feet. I'm going to stand against the wall. You can too if you want. Okay, and you can bend your knees a little bit and lean your hips to the wall. Knees are pointing forward. You can have your arms out. Okay, if you feel more balanced, you can just stand in the middle of the yoga mat. Okay, we're gonna firm the hips in. You're gonna lift your right leg up. And then you're gonna cross it over and tap the block. Lift up and set it down. Straighten your legs. Other side, bend. Outer hips firm in and under. Weight goes into the heels. Okay? Belly in. Take your other leg, the left leg, lift it up. And then cross it and try to tap. Lift up and set it down. Straighten the legs. Okay. Gonna do that again. You can stand against the wall or you can stand in the middle of the room. Bend your knees. Take your right leg up and cross it over. And this time we're going to firm the shins toward each other. If you're by the wall, you can put your hips to the wall and see, are my hips even? Firm with the shin bones together, reach arms out. Keep the weight on the standing heel. And then take your left arm over the right arm. And if you can, firm the forearms together. Draw that left hip in. Lower the hips so they're even. Lift the elbows. Lower the arms. Bring the hands to the back of the wall. Lift your leg up. And then straighten your legs and walk it out. Okay. Eagle pose. Let's try the other side. Okay? You can be against the wall or not. Okay, bend your knees. This time you're going to lift your left leg over the right leg. Keep the standing knee bent. Then from the shins together and put your toe on the block. Square your hips. You can also place the hips against the wall. It's a little easier. And keep rounding into your standing right heel. Arms out. Take the right arm on top of the left. And then bring your forearms together and lift your forearms. Breathe. Press down on the heel. Firm the outer hips. Lift the torso. Reach arms out. Keep the standing knee bent. Set the foot down and straighten your legs. Now walk it out. Okay, this is excellent to balance our brain halves. So we're going to do one more time. How's it going? It's okay? Awesomeness. Okay, we'll do again. Okay, stand, bend both knees. This is important that both knees are bent. Okay, take your right leg up, keeping the left knee bent, then cross over and squeeze your shin bones toward each other. You can use the wall, arms out. Okay, you're gonna take your left arm on top of the right and hug it. From the forearms together, from the hips together, from everything to the center line. Good. Release your arms, lift your leg, set it down, and then straighten your legs and walk it out. Okay, last side. Bend your knees, arms up. Good. From here, you're gonna cross your your right leg over the left. And sit down. Arms out. Did I do that side? Yeah, other side. And now take the opposite arm on top, which would be your right. Forearms squeeze together. Good, lift up, push your hips into the wall, push your standing heel down. And inhale, reach arms, lift, set it down, and push away from the wall. Very good. Happy dance. Okay. Place your chair onto the yoga mat so it doesn't slide. Okay. Bring your hands onto the yoga mat and firm the outer arms onto the chair. Thumbs can be up, hands can go alongside, and then you're gonna just walk back and firm the arms, push the hips back and come into downward facing dog. Squeeze the outer arms in, stretch the outer shoulder blades and push your thighs back. Breathe. Press the thighs back, lift your kneecaps. Good, and then walk your hands forward. Good, lift your chest halfway up. And on the exhale, bend your elbows to the side. You can rest your forehead on the chair. Elbows go to the side. And here I want you to draw the shoulder blades down and apart. Good. Now inhale, straighten forward, and pause. Lift your chest. Keep your right leg where it is, please, and step your left leg back. So they have a heel-to-heel alignment, and straighten the front leg. Firm the right again. And you can push the chair forward a little bit now, and draw both inner thighs back. Lengthen your body. Push down and forward with your hands on the chair. Bend your front knee, lift your back heel, and step your feet together. Good job. Now, keep your left leg where it is, and step your right leg back. And align heel to heel alignment. Good. Inhale here, lift up. And firm the inner thighs back, get outer hips back, and push your chair forward. Firm the outer arms in. And breathe, lengthen your body, lengthen your legs. Good job, looking good. Keep breathing. Good, now bend your front knee, lift the back heel, and step your feet together. Good, bring your hands to your hips and you rise. Excellent, okay. I'd like you to take your upper outer arm and lift it up. Remember how we took the right arm, and we turn the outer shoulder blade up. Okay, watch for a second. We're going to take the whole right side of the body against the wall, or maybe have a door entrance. So watch for the blocks. Stand here. Bring your right arm up, the one closest to the wall. Firm inner thighs back. Sit bones down, and then reach the top arm up towards the ceiling. Push that outer right shoulder blade into the wall. Actually, I can feel this in my outer hip. So you can see how everything is connected. I'm going to show a little closer. So what I'm doing, I'm taking my hand on the outer shoulder blade and moving it in so I can stretch up. Then I lean into the wall, like I'm leaning into the camera now, like that. And I'm lengthening my sit bones and lifting the arm. But what I'm not doing is this or this. I'm lifting and lengthening. Push yourself into the wall. Find length. Good. And then lower the arm down. Yes, you can feel the whole side body. Now we do the left side. Okay? So go to the wall. Take a hold of your outer left shoulder blade. Rotate the left tricep forward. Stand against the wall and lift up. Pelvis in. Stretch, stretch, stretch the outer shoulder blade. Good. Little more, little more, little more. Lift higher, hips higher. And then set it down. Good job. Okay, now I want you to move your right arm around. So, but you move your body with it. So we're opening up and making a circle. Oh, and you can see my knees are bent. I'm swimming in the Caribbean with my right arm back. Loosen up that shoulder, pectoral minor. Okay, other side, swimming backwards. All right, couple of more back strokes. Deep breath. Good. One more. Okay. Now I'd like you to take your chair and sit on it. Watch for a second. We're going to turn first to the right. So I'm going to sit sideways on my chair. Okay. I have, this chair is really, way short. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm very tall, but the chair's short. If you have a higher chair and your legs are not a 90-degree angle, but they're way low, then you put your feet on little blocks. So you can see when I sit on the chair, I'm pretty much 90 degrees. If your chair is higher, you might have to lift something and put it underneath the feet. Okay, we're going to sit on the edge of the chair and feel both heels and both sit bones grounding evenly. Guess what we're doing? Reach your arm up, turn it in. Reach the other arm up, turn it in. Lift your waist up. So you can see how I'm lifting, but I'm not doing this, I'm doing this. Pushing down to lift up. Yes, now you're gonna lift, you're gonna turn to your right. Take the left hand to the chair and the right hand behind you. But what are we doing here with the shoulder blades? We're lifting up and back. Good. Hips are even, pelvis is up. You're gonna lift your chest. You're gonna very gently pull with your left arm and hand, shoulder blade down, and push with your right. Look back, shoulder blades down. Inhale, lengthen out of the lower back. Exhale, get into the upper back. Okay, I'm going to show you sideways. This shoulder head goes down. Lift, pull with your left, push with your right. Go up and around. Look back. Push those hips even. Now, very gently look over your left shoulder. Look straight and then release the pose. Yay, other side, other side. So you can just walk yourself around. Now we're gonna go to the left. Hips even. From the outer hip to the outer arm, lift up. Both arms up, shoulder blades hug in. Outer shoulder blades hug in. And then the inner shoulder blades base of the neck is relaxing down. Push your heels and your hips up, up, up. Turn. And then with your right hand pull, with your left hand, shoulder blade down, and we're gonna push. Inhale, lift up. Shoulders down and exhale, rotate. Now the hips are wanna come along, so we're staring them forward and even. Lift your chest, right shoulder blade down, inhale. Exhale, go higher and taller. And now you're gonna look forward and down. And you're gonna look to the side and you're gonna release your back. How are we doing, my friends? Okay, if you have a wall and a chair, I'm gonna use both. Please watch me first, okay? Okay, so we're gonna sit sideways on the chair. First, we're gonna go to our right. So I'm trying to mirror so it's not too confusing. Okay, now we're gonna use the chair sideways. And we're gonna stretch away from the chair towards the wall. So we're gonna lift arms up. We're gonna turn to the wall. And you're gonna, this is the important part. You're gonna take your right arm like a rainbow out. And a rainbow up. Rainbow out. Then you're gonna bend your elbows, shoulder blades down, lift your chest, and rotate back. Go back and take the rainbow to come back in. Okay, everybody ready? The right arm is closest to the wall. Okay, if you don't want to do, if you don't have a wall, you can do the same chair turning as usual, okay? So here we go. Sit down, and first you're gonna feel it out. I'm not close to the wall, I have some space. Arms up, push your hips. We're gonna turn to the wall. Gonna take your right arm and make a rainbow back and forth. Turning your back, turn your back. Okay, then pause. Shoulder blades down, hips even, lift your chest. Good, look forward and then take the rainbow way to come back in. See how that reflected in your back. One more time, right arm up. So both arms up. I'm gonna look at you guys with this one. Turn to the wall. Okay, rainbow the right arm back. And then come back up 3 times. To the wall, turn. And rainbow back, head up. Okay, thank you, darling. And then up and back. Rainbow, that's it. And pause there. Cup your fingers, lift your chest and turn back. Shoulder blades down, elbows bent. Yes, Gail, turn back to the back wall with the elbows. There you go. And then straighten the back arm and take the rainbow way back. Nice, Shauna. And relax. Did you feel the work? Nobody's feeling your shoulder heads, right? Yes, you feel it on the upper back. That's where we want it. Turn yourself around. We do the left side twice. And notice for a second, when you turn yourself around, how wonderfully deep breaths can you take? And Amy, what you're doing is great too. Okay? And Lee also. All right, arms up. Push your hips to reach arms. And how did the tricep turn in? Yes, good. Turn to the wall. Okay, here we go. and now you take the left arm back, lift your chest, and up 3 times. Rainbow, back, and up. And rainbow, back, and up. This time we stay. Bend your elbows, shoulder blades down, and lift your chest. Good, hips are even. Take the rainbow way back with the left arm and face forward to reset. Last time, arms up, push your hips, turn to the wall, and then take your left arm back and up. Back and up. Last one, back and stay, elbows bent, chest lift, shoulder blades down, navel up. Shoulder blades down, turn back, and then bring the arm up, and we release. Good job, very nice. Now we're gonna come on to the floor. You can put your chair away for now. I hope you felt that. That looked very nice. I want you to feel how the upper back now has opened up a little more. Okay, go ahead and lay down on the back. Some of you will need a blanket behind your head. Have your blocks, bolster, and a strap, please. Starting with the bolster. And also when you lay down, when you lay onto your back, hold your knees, keep your knees bent, and just roll yourself down. Okay. Please have something underneath your head if you need that. And then you're going to take the bolster and place it in between your knees. Oh, this one is so heavy. Yes. And draw the knees into your chest. Have it so you can really hug in on that. Bring your arms to the sides and move your shoulder blades down. Inhale here. On the exhale, you're going to drop your knees to your left. And let your right shoulder blade move down. Reach to the right inner arm. Then look to your right as the knees go to your left. Lengthen the spine, shoulder blades down. Lift the back of the heart. Now push your hips down, bring your knees around, and then slowly lower your knees to your right. And then look and reach to the left arm. See that the legs can release down. Reach, reach, reach to your left arm. Shoulder blades down. Now look up, bring your knees back up to the center and place your feet to the floor. Very good. With your knees bent, if you can, move the bolster to the right, or you can also place a block to the right. See that your head is not falling back. You know how to support your head. We're going to take the strap and place it over your right foot. And straighten the right leg. Firm the right hip in, and then straighten the left leg along the floor. And straighten both legs vigorously. Look straight to the ceiling. Take an inhale. Firm the outer right hip in and down. Press the top of the left side down into the mat. Hold the strap in your right arm and hand. And turn your right leg out. Point the toes out, away from your center. And then bring your leg directly out to your right. Press your left leg down. And try to lengthen both shoulder blades down. Flex your feet, spread your toes. Very good. Bring your leg back up and inhale. Now, press your legs straight as they go, and very gently pull the right leg towards your face, but keep the outer right leg down. Stretch, get your left leg to press, and bring your leg up. Bend your left knee and bend your right knee. Rest. Good, now take the bolster, especially if it's heavy, with your knees bent, and move it to your left side. All right, take the strap and place it on your left foot. You can just do arch of the foot and straighten your leg and your mount. Now straighten your right leg and press the top of the right thigh down. Firm the outer left hip in. Spread your toes, look straight up, don't look to the side like I am. Okay, now hold the strap in your left hand. Turn your left leg out externally from the hip socket, like we did in Warrior 2, but our knees were bent then. Now it's straight. Bring the leg directly out and let it rest. But more importantly, push your right thigh down. Bring your leg back up and inhale. Hold the strap again with both hands and firm the outer left hip in. Very gently with your leg straight. See if you can draw the foot a little closer to your face. And then bring the leg back up. Bend your right knee and bend your left knee. Good. With your knees bent, push the bolster so it's by your feet. Yes, but we're not done yet. First, I want you to draw the knees to your chest and flex your feet. And in Apanasana, we press the back of the pelvis to the floor and just gently press on your shins. Make some circles, massaging out the sacrum area. Good, switch directions. Hold your shins. Hold your feet. Hold your shins. Draw the knees together and place your feet on top of the bolster. That's right. And just rest here for a second. Now, if you like, you can take the blocks and place them so that they're close to you, like that. You work the shoulders under one by one and have the elbows a little bit away from your ribs, and then place the backs of your hands onto these little blocks so that the shoulders can stay down. Once you feel you got the skin on your shoulders down and the backs of your hands onto the little blocks so that the upper arm is relaxed. Then straighten one leg and then straighten the other one. And let your legs flop open and close your eyes. Take a deep and full inhale and exhale it out through the mouth. Good, gently close your eyes and we take this resting pose together. And you can simply relax and receive the practice. I'm going to read a little quote for us. So as you close your eyes, you can also cover your eyes with something and see that you're very relaxed, that you're held, feel held and supported. In Shavasana, this final resting pose, we get an opportunity to fully relax our nervous system. and integrate the benefits of these different postures and the breath. So as you give yourself the opportunity to relax your nervous system, visualize that the nerves are like a root system that runs deep and wide. Visualize that the arms are like strong and tall branches, receiving all the wonderful energy from the sun. So you're connecting as above and so below. The quote for today is called "The Depth of the Path" by Charles Grove. This path does not always hug the ridge tops. It often falls deep into the canyons, sometimes moves along the waterways, across the valleys and deserts, and the tall peaks of your inner self. Its direction may not always seem clear as you venture into the wilderness within. The depth of the path. As we allow for everything to let go and we draw our awareness inwardly, as the nerves are like roots and branches, we can receive information and practice this deep listening. When we start to give ourselves the opportunity to, in a neutral state of mind, observe, how am I feeling now? What thoughts are coming into my mind all by themselves? Or what is my body trying to tell me? Or who am I now? Sometimes the answers can be profound and surprising. So as we practice yoga, we can really tap into the depth of who we are and expand our consciousness vastly. And we heal when the consciousness and the awareness is bigger, then we heal in a wider range. Come back to your body, awaken your fingers and toes. When you're ready, if it's comfortable, make your way to seated, and we bring the hands once again together. And this time we take a deep, full inhale and we bow towards our hands, towards our inner deepest heart, towards our inner guidance and teacher that lays within that deep valley of knowing. Lift your gaze, open your eyes, and namaste. Okay. Thank you, beautiful friends. I'm so honored and happy to be here today. And I hope to see you again on Thursday.